If you like what you hear in this podcast and want to help us keep the lights on, then you could support us on Ko-fi for as little as a £1 one-off donation. The links are in the episode description. Thanks for your support. This is Skip, the podcast where we tell you, in our opinion, which albums are truly unskippable and which ones belong in the skip. I'm Mike.
I'm Rob.
And this week we're not just taking a look at one album, we're taking a look at a lot of albums all at once. Technically. This is the end of year wrap-up show. So, Happy New Year. It is New Year's Eve today. So as we look forward into 2026 and all the interesting stuff that's coming with that, there's going to be a lot more episodes that you guys have sent in. The album list has only increased since we last spoke. And not only that, there's going to be a whole heap of new music and new albums and tours and that next year. So very much looking forward to all of that. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year, Mike.
It's not happened to us yet. We're still
recording.
It's still a long, lonely December, as in the words of Neck Deep.
But it is when this comes out as well.
It is. Yeah, it is still December. Fuck. Hadn't thought about that gag at all. It's the end of the year. It's time to look back, not on the albums that we've reviewed, which was our original idea, but all the music that came out in 2025. Whilst we try and pick kind of contemporaneous singles for stuff like Track of the Week, we don't always get much of an opportunity to talk about the music that came out in the current calendar year. That is what this is. So, in a departure from the normal kind of format that we have of going through an album, saying what we did like and what we didn't like, we've drafted a list of 12 tracks each, anticipating some overlap, that will then come together, hopefully 6 each, to make the definitive Skipped 2025 playlist. I'm looking forward to this because there's a lot of stuff on here that we just never have time to talk about, and a lot of albums that I'd love to cover that I can kind of have a little bit of a taste of doing a show about. I'm excited. How are you feeling?
I'm very excited for this. I absolutely adore music. And for anyone that doesn't know, me and Mike genuinely do just sit there and talk about music all the time.
You think we'd get bored of it? We don't.
You think, yeah. But we like to introduce each other to new music. Mike will cover some areas, I'll cover other areas, and we'll both like come in the middle and go, that was horseshit, or that was great. And there's been a lot of incredible music that's come out in the last year. I am absolutely stumped by how many incredible releases we've had.
Oh yeah, totally. There's been some big album releases that I've personally been interested in. You will not be surprised that there's a particular band on this list that I've mentioned in several episodes that I'll get out the way nice and early so you guys don't have to hear much of a repeat on that. There's some good surprises in here. There's some artists that I never thought I'd hear from again that have come back with absolutely fantastic tracks that hopefully make the cut. Because not all 12 of mine will, not all 12 of yours will.
Nope.
So we have a top 5 or top 6, depending, and then some things that are honourable mentions that if we had our way would get in. And we'll see how much overlap there is. I'm anticipating and predicting that there will be an overlap of at least 3 songs.
Yeah, I'd assume there's going to be at least 3 songs between the two of us.
So let's see where that leads. Now, you won the game last week.
Yeah,
Not to spoil it for people who only listen to New Year's content. If so, hello, you're strange. But you won Christmas.
I did.
You won the Secret Santa game. So you get to start this week with the first entry. Again, I may or may not have an overlap on this, but what is the first track that you want to put into the definitive 2025 playlist?
So I'm going to start off strong, and I would be very shocked if this isn't in your list. It was my top artist on Spotify Wrapped this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just incredible music from the wonderful Bill Murray, and it is the track More Than Hate. The Hogman has cometh. The Hogman has delivered. And holy shit, is this song strong.
I can't believe this is the only track of his that's charted. Like, nothing from American Motorsports entered any, like, outside of, like, the album entering the Billboard charts. No individual track charted. That spell has been broke with More Than Hate. I think it reached, like, number 12 or something like that. It did super goddamn well in America. Not so much over here. But super goddamn well. The reign of the Hogman is truly upon us and is truly best enjoyed through Nintendo DSi player. It's just, I love the crunchy aesthetic of his music videos, but the music is getting so much better. He's going slightly heavier again.
Yep.
Because, like, I'm not to say there wasn't some good breakdown and blast beat stuff on American Motorsports, which I would love to talk about in 4 one day. I really would. I just think that is one of the best records.
Somehow, American Motorsport was my top listened album and second top listened album this
You've
year.
got the original version and then the 420cc extended version.
No, the 420 extended version was first.
Oh, that was top. Yeah, because it's got more. Like, you want more of the best artist of the year. Like,
yep. Yeah, I was a bit of a Bill Murray fanboy this year. All 5 of my top tracks of the year were Bill Murray.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But More Than Hate was one of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, such a good song.
It's really good. So, like I said, it goes more heavy, which I appreciate. It's interesting because I feel like he's drawing weirdly. There's still a little bit of country in there. It feels like he's drawing more on stuff like the Backstreet Boys. And, like, that really comes through in his latest single, Hard to Tell. Like, there is that kind of boy band twang to it, whilst it is undeniably kind of more, not grungy. How would you describe it? Because it's not even really post-punk or metal or kind of...
It's country core.
It's alternative, and I'm here for it.
Alternative. I love that. He takes a lot of roots from country music and sort of love loss themes from that, applies them to his own metal and Christian upbringings. Like, being the guitarist of Attack, you've got to have some, like, love of metal and hardcore music and metalcore music, all these different cores, and it just blends so perfectly together. It's kind of like a alternative breakup song.
I love it.
And then just to add the little random parts, like performing it live and having Seb from Bad Omens just come and just do the
yeah,
and the whole Hogman music video. There's so much thought goes into the way that the song is produced, the way the song is released, and how it's going to be received. He treats his fans like kings.
Yeah, totally.
And it's great.
Johnny just seems like a cool person.
It's an artist that genuinely loves making music. And those are so hard to find nowadays. Like, he does not give a fuck about anything else other than making and performing music, because, as he said, the music saved his life. The tracks he's releasing now should never have heard the light of day. He's released them because he wanted to, and they saved him. And I'm so thankful that they did, because it's fucking incredible.
I predict that the Bill Murray star is only going to rise, and I think Johnny deserves it. Like
100%.
There's still like 8 full albums of Bill Murray I've not listened to. Like everything before 400 Pound Back Squat,
which is a great name for an album.
As soon as he started giving less of a shit with like the aesthetics, the music just got so much more interesting. Like it's kind of like around Wet Milk and Rich Sips, which are the earliest 2 that I've heard. That he just starts to get interesting. It's built album on album, and I cannot wait for what's coming next year, because this is an album cycle now. Because the tour announcement came today, the North American tour announcement to date this recording. Still waiting on those Europe dates.
Hey, he was here last year.
I know.
Or this year.
I know he was here this year. We saw him in March.
Yeah, we did.
Johnny, can you come back, please?
Please.
He was like one of the best gigs I've ever been to.
Please,
it was really
bring
good.
everyone back, please.
please.
We beg.
I'm begging.
I beg, I plead.
Begging you. So they're getting weird.
No.
Well,
Niles Barkley.
No. What's that? Niles Barkley. That's Frankie Valli. Begging. It's a Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons song.
How is it? I thought it was. I just remember the more recent release.
Yeah, that, and also I don't think it was Niles Barkley. Wasn't it Madcon? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Maneskin did a cover.
Maneskin did do a cover. I like Maneskin. They feel like they've been engineered to try and create individual stars out of it, and I'm not here for it.
Anyway.
They might have new stuff coming out next year. That'd be good. So, I've got to go to my most listened to artist this year. Everybody say it with me. We get it, Michael. You like Sleep Token.
I knew this was coming.
But I'm not picking Emergence.
Nope.
And I'm not picking Caramel.
Nope.
I'm not picking Damocles.
Oh.
My most listened to track of the year is the opener. It's Look to Windward. So I feel obligated to put this on here. And I think if you're a Sleep Token nut, as I have very much become over the past 2 years, this has everything you could want. It has this long atmospheric build-up. It has a really brutal breakdown to kind of smash the tension. It has the really high operatic vocal styles in that kind of break. You wish that you could make me feel high, I think is the lyric. And that break into that massive spacey sound is my like moment of the year in music. You can make me high. And that like ridiculously high vocal note from Vessel. I think it is as close to perfection as a Sleep Token song comes. And that's to say that, like, I think previously one of my favourite tracks of theirs was Chokehold, which also was the opener of Take Me Back to Eden, which, I mean, we can have the argument maybe another day of, is Look to Wingwood a better song than Take Me Back to Eden, which is categorically one of the best songs they've ever done. But I just really love this one. And we're talking about music released this year. That is absolutely my track of the year. It has to go on this playlist. I know it's not your favourite Token track of the year.
I think I've come to realise I don't really like Sleep Token.
Oh shit, I've ruined it.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with you. Like, I've tried so hard. But if I'm having to force myself to try this hard to enjoy a band, do I really enjoy them? And I hear what you're saying about that song, and just to be fair, I have got a Sleep Token song in my list. Because we can't have more than one song from the same artist.
We should have said that up top. Yeah, it's one track per artist.
I can see why you love them so much. I can see why you like that song. It's just not my niche. So I'm gonna jump into my second pick, which was my second biggest artist of the year. Which is Mike's chuckling at the minute because this artist missed out on my top 5 songs by like 2 plays. Yes. And this song is Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, that's got to be a mistake.
No.
Like, it's like things that come on your car playlist. I
absolutely adore Sabrina Carpenter.
I'm glad we're having this discussion because people look at me weird when I go, you know what? I think she's fun.
I think she's hilarious. She seems like that cool aunt with the tattoos that gives you vodka when you're 15. Like, she is just like, she does not take herself too seriously. I think that's why people hate her as well.
Yeah.
Because she pokes fun of it. This whole song, Man-Child, was supposed to be about taking the absolute piss out of these blokes that think they're everything, think they're God's gift. And you've got fucking construction workers dancing to it while they're working. It is such a happy sounding song with hilarious lyrics.
You know what the weird thing is? I think this is the only one of her singles this year I've not heard.
You haven't heard Man-Child?
I don't think I've heard Man-Child.
It is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's one of those ones that like I've probably heard it. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, no, we haven't got.
Why you always coming to me? Fuck my life.
That's a lyric.
Yeah.
No way. Because like I'd heard. Is it Taste? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the one where like. Oh no, Taste was. I think that's the album before.
Oh, is
You're
it?
thinking of Tears.
I am thinking of Tears.
Get wet at the fort.
Yeah.
Which, hilariously, random tangent. The radios in the UK bleep out the word wet.
Yeah.
But don't get rid of tears drip down my thighs.
Yeah, they don't do that. There's a Kids Bop cover of Tears, by the way.
Oh.
I just want you to know that exists in the world.
Oh.
I'm going to listen to some Man-Child now. That's fucking
Holy
loud.
Shit.
5 minutes later.
We've just listened to Man-Child now, and I finally actually heard it for the time. I hadn't heard it before, so that's brand new.
I'm shocked that song is everywhere.
I mean, I kind of get it in the sense as of a response to Sabrina Carpenter's meteoric rise. Problem is that like she's just a lot smarter than the people who hate her, and that kind of proves it.
And the fact that she released this song to poke fun at the critics, most of which were men. The biggest critics of Sabrina Carpenter have been men going, "You're abusing your sexuality to sell." She's gone, "Okay,
yeah,
I'm going to make a song about
that." Did you guys not get the game that you invented?
Yep.
So yeah, no, I'm
a tiny woman with beautiful features. Let me flaunt that and sell some music.
I knew I liked her when I don't remember what award show it was for, but she did a version of Espresso that was kind of like slowed down to the tempo of an old style Hollywood thing.
Yes.
That
And
was
it's like a mega mix.
Yeah, and like she comes down the stairs, but then the stairs open up into a pit.
She
descends
loves
into that.
theatrics. Like her whole stage show, like if you've not seen the set for it, it's like the video is her in the shower and then she has to run down the stairs in a towel and unveil her like bodysuit every day. And it's a different one. Like she wore a Union Jack one for London and stuff like that. Like it's a massive theatrical show and that's why people love her. She's so different to all the other artists that are out there at the minute. They're just peddling music.
It's the kind of shit I would have wanted to see from Chapel Roan.
Yep, 100%.
Because like with every day that goes by, I find her more and more egregious. Like I thought she was genuinely quite talented, and I just think I don't think she's made for it. Whereas I think because Sabrina Carpenter's history is Disney, right?
Yep.
What is it that Disney does to people that like it can either make them like so intimately like they can connect the dots of how the industry works whilst also doing that as an artistic parody of itself, or they go mental. And like, thank Christ Sabrina Carpenter's the former.
Well, I think with Sabrina Carpenter, unlike some of the others, she didn't let the sort of fame go to her. Like she used it to grow her brand. Like people saying, oh, it's a meteoric rise overnight. No, she's got like, this is I think her 5th or 6th album. And like she takes a picture of it every time in a Target shopping cart, which is hilarious. Like you can literally go on, like there's pictures of her with every album holding it in this Target shopping cart. She goes and does it every time she releases an album.
Excellent.
And she did I think it was who's that doot interviewer.
Interviewer.
Yeah, there's a guy who's like incredible at reviews.
Oh, Nardwar. Yeah,
She did a Nardwar interview, and she was like, "Yeah, this was really limited pressing. Like only record executives went, yeah, they made 50.
Huh.
So her first album, they only made 50 vinyl pressings,
Jeez,
or something like that. Anyway,
that's gonna be a collector's item.
But anyway, coming off that, Sabrina Carpenter was my second pick, and I'm glad that we got to listen to that together because it is such a fun song.
It's a lot of fun, keeping the fun vibe up. And what I predict is another overlap for us, because I had Bill Murray, you had Bill Murray. We've got to both have a callboy song in there, right? Surely.
We certainly do.
It's just, did we pick the same one? Since it's me, I'm going to do the obvious choice, and it was obvious to me, because Tanzania came close, but it doesn't beat Elevator Operator.
Up,
down, down. It's so fun. I urge everybody, even if you're not into metal music, post-hardcore music, to go and give Electric Callboy a chance, because they are so fun. In much the same way that Sabrina Carpenter is such a fun act. They're doing that in metal. They're doing the crazy costumes and the characters on that kind of very ironic, but also wholeheartedly just being slapstick German funny at the same time.
But at the same time, they're doing some shows where instead of it being the full metal experience, they're doing a full DJ dubstep sort of thing as well, where they're releasing like house versions of their songs.
Yeah.
Which sounds incredible.
And the cover of, was the cover of Every Time We Touch this year as well? Was that
no,
last
that was a couple of years ago. This year it was Still Waiting by Sum 41.
That was it. Didn't enjoy that as much as...
Not as much, but it was because the Sum 41 drummer joined them.
Understandable. Completely understandable.
So they did it as an homage to him.
But Elevator Operator was the first... So I think they're gearing up for another album cycle next
100%.
year. And that was the first single they released this year. I think they've had this, Reverie,
and
Tanzanite. Tanzanite.
Reverie, not the strongest track.
I wasn't a fan of Reverie. But they came out swinging first time.
Oh yeah, Elevator Operator was an absolute bop.
Great video.
Yeah,
they've invented another 3 characters I think people will be doing like costumes of at the shows, because when we went to see them, we were the techno train drivers, and that was fun. But people do we've got the Move Weirdos, but I can see people doing the Tanzanite aliens.
Yep.
And I think absolutely you're going to see people doing...
Elevator Operator for certain.
100%. He's a very famous actor as well, and I had no idea.
I did not know.
Like in Scandinavia, I think, but I think he's been in a lot of German shows. But apparently he was like a big get for that video, the guy who plays the Elevator Operator. I love the club breakdown bit, because it totally fits their sound so specifically. And I think that was really a nice thing for them to build off of their big summer song from last year, which was Ratata. So as a logical progression of that,
And
that's
adding
really
the da,
Guess God. It's so good. I haven't heard it live yet. I know
we will do at some point, hopefully.
I mean, we will, but they've uploaded live versions of Tanzanite already to their YouTube channel. But I'm saving Elevator Operator
Until, hopefully, 2026.
Please don't.
We get to
skip
see them
Birmingham.
again.
Jesus.
And even if they do, if they go to Nottingham, we're going regardless.
Oh hell yeah! So we've got four down so far.
So, yeah, we've done 2 each.
Yeah, we got Bill Murray, we got Sleep Token, we got Sabrina Carpenter, and now we've got
Electric Callboy.
Electric Callboy. So you're
I'm
next.
going to go slightly off tangent and go, best film of the year has to be given to K-pop Demon Hunters. Both me and Mike have absolutely adored this film. It's come out of the blue. It's been a huge success around the world. We'd be stupid to ignore it. And we're both Saja Boy stans because of my deep love for boy bands. So I have to go with Soda Pop.
Oh, not your idol.
Your idol was close,
Oh.
but Soda Pop, I think, is, for me anyway,
Okay.
it's so catchy. And it sounds like it should be on a Coke commercial. Especially that last little bit, like towards the end. Something about that song is perfect.
Okay, I mean, I gotta take it. I did have your idol in my top 5 this year because I mean, we've already got pretty much all of my top 5, like Sleep Token, Bill Murray, Elevator Operator,
Sabrina Carpenter.
Not there. It's good. It just wasn't on my 5. But I'd picked your idol, which I really liked. But you are right. Soda Pop must be the more popular of the two. I certainly heard more of that whilst I was on holiday. Not as much as Golden. It's surprising how much Korea has ate up that film. I was in Seoul for 2 weeks. I think I heard K-pop Demon Hunters as much as I heard regular music.
Wow.
Which is absolutely insane. I don't know how much of that is because I was in the touristy parts of...
I thought you were going to say in the toilet then.
I sent you a fantastic video from a toilet in Busan.
You certainly did.
This is a tangent. Turns out there's a big 4-window toilet on the 115th floor of the Busan X Sky Tower. So I pooped at a great height. This was a tangent. So, Soda Pop is... This isn't a film podcast. I do have a film podcast, but I'm not here to talk about that. Very briefly, Soda Pop comes at a point in the movie that introduces the Saja Boys as the villains, which is very good that it's this masquerade kind of thing, and it's the
wizards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right, demons, yeah. Magicians. Comes at that point where it's like them kind of like hoodwinking all of the public of Seoul before they kind of reveal their more demonic intentions in your idol. Now, I preferred your idol because it's like, I think there's just like those interesting layers. I like the kind of like the chorus at the start, the Dies Irae kind of thing. But I didn't hear that one as much as I heard Soda Pop in Seoul, so I think you're onto something here.
And with Soda Pop, you don't initially realise, but the whole song is about the demons draining their souls.
Yes.
Drinking the people as their soda pops because they literally see them as a meal.
Yeah, precisely.
And I love the fact that they're stealing souls in Seoul.
Yes. I'm sure that was unintentional. But yeah, no, it's very good. I'm happy that we've got something from K-pop Demon Hunts on there.
And there.
I think it's interesting. What's interesting is that it could have really been any of them. I think your idol makes the most next sense. But actually how it's done could have been here. Free could have been here. Golden, I feel like he's overplayed and he's going to win a fucking Oscar.
The only one I don't agree with Free. That's the only one I wasn't overly big on.
Because it's a ballad, or
it fits the film perfectly, but it's not one I just want to sit and listen to.
See, I've listened to Free more than I've listened to Golden.
Fair enough.
Which is weird. I mean, Golden's still very good. I hope you're ready for that thing to win an Oscar. You're so gay. So that puts us on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway through. I will then go to my 5th one, and all of my top 5, to some degree, will now made it into the list. And, this could go either way. I'm going to be blunt with you. I'm between 2 songs. They're both kind of like collaborations, and they both contain the same artist as a featured artist on both of them. So I'm going to count that as the artist I'm featuring. That artist is Poppy. So this can go either way.
Oh, okay.
And I think I have to give it to End of You. which we mentioned last week.
Is this the mega mix?
The Amy Lee, Poppy, and Courtney LaPlante song, Metal Hammer's best song of the year.
It's also featured in my list under the honourable mentions.
So you get an extra one. That's always good. I just think it's so accomplished as a metal song. I think let's not kind of underplay how important it is that three women were the driving force behind this song. They are very much the cover stars. They are the full range of vocal talent from various generations. Amy Lee is the old guard, Courtney LaPlante is that kind of bridging, and Poppy is the new generation. Very much his very proud goth mother and her two daughters. That's the energy I'm getting. But like, you forget just how good of a singer Amy Lee is.
Oh yeah.
My Christ, like, how many years on are we from Fallen? Like, that first Evanescence
Oh,
album.
was that like 2000?
I think that might have been like 2002 or 2003. And she still sounds that good. Now, I'm not, there's obviously some good engineering that's going on in the background because it sounds like she hasn't aged a day. And no doubt there's some good work that's being done there, and I praise it. But on a raw talent level, it doesn't sound like she needs much doing to her. She is firing on all cylinders and takes the lead on this song. And it's so refreshing to hear her back, because I do feel like whilst, female-fronted rock and metal has very much come a long way since Amy Lee was the emo music poster child.
Back in 2003.
Back in 2003, I am old. It's just nice to have her back. And like, you can tell me, Evanescence has been making music for several years after. I'm like, yeah, like, I'm pretty much stopped listening after the was it The Open Door? The Secret Door? What's that album called?
I was not an Evanescence fan.
It's the one with, I forget the name of the song, but it's the Don't Cry to Me.
Open Door.
If you love, it's The Open Door. And that song is called something. I don't know. Anyway.
My Immortal.
No, that's from Fallen.
Sweet Sacrifice.
No, Sweet Sacrifice is a good song, though. It's from The Open Door. Read out the track list for The Open Door.
Don't cry to me when you left me.
That's the one. Like,
Call Me When You're Sober.
That's it. Thank you. That's about the time I was like, these are really good, and then immediately stopped listening to them. So I'm just glad she's back. I think this is really good. Poppy screaming's very good. Courtney LaPlante screaming is very good. And I can go back and forth on Courtney LaPlante because, like, she pulls from a lot of different inspirations. Kind of I've been trying to listen to Spirit Box. I say trying. The music is very accomplished, but because it's so experimental, it can be quite hit and miss.
Yeah.
Not an issue here. Everyone is like on
Everyone
top
plays
form.
their part.
And I'm pretty sure most of the instrumentation is done by members of Spirit Box, and good God, they are good.
Oh, God, yeah. They're a really well-accomplished band. And they definitely deserve all the credit that they're getting lately.
I love that we were able to feature that. I think it feels monumental, but it also feels like a refreshing nostalgia hit at the same time. So I'm happy to feature it. That sadly means that I won't be talking about Poppy's collaboration with Baby Metal, who I just want to say had a stonking album out this year as well.
100%. I like Baby Metal. They're just going from strength to strength. It feels like every year they come out with another incredible collab.
Yeah.
They did one with Bloodywood this year as well.
Yes,
that
they
was
did.
insane.
Yeah, Con was really good.
Such a good song. Nearly made my list. Had to chuck it out at the last minute. So my next track, I've gone with a different band that features the name Sleep in their name.
I think I know who you're about to talk about.
I'm going to talk about Sleep Theory.
I've heard of them and never listened to them.
So, the song I'm mentioning is the song Static, and it has got one of the catchiest choruses that I've ever heard in a metal. I'd say metal. This is a metal song. I've no doubt about it. It's got soft vocals and it's got hard vocals. It's like metalcore if you're going to be pedantic about it. Incredible song, incredible vocal range, and even better, black fronted band.
Oh, sweet, awesome.
Like, there is not enough black representation in metal music, and there are bands coming through now like Sleep Theory, like Magnolia Park, who may or may not be featured in my list. Just absolutely throwing it down and showing that incredible vocalists are still out there. Howard Jones era Killswitch Engage type vocals.
Ooh, nice.
So definitely one that I would have to throw in there. I found this on a random browse, Mike's going to have a quick listen to it now. You won't know. But oh my lord, this guy has got pipes, and it actually hit number 1 on the Billboard mainstream rock chart.
No way, that's awesome.
So incredible. It was their 2nd consecutive number 1 on the chart.
Dope. They've done well for themselves then. And for a band I've never heard of, that's incredible. But that's about to change again in a flash for our listeners.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, I get why you picked that. No, I understand that completely. This is going to sound like a weird pull. That has such big boy band energy.
It does.
Like, I don't want to ruin this song for you because I know you don't like this. I could see that playing well at Eurovision.
I could. 100%.
Yeah.
And I said the same thing about Electric Callboy as well.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
they are the biggest missed opportunity for you.
Yeah, 100%. There's so many bands like them and like Electric Callboy that should be going to Eurovision if not everybody in the world is shunning it, but it's a different story.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bands like that need to go because look at when Lordi went.
Yeah,
they
absolutely
rocked it.
Complete pioneers for the genre, and we need more acts like that. I mean, obviously they're Americans, they wouldn't go, but you understand what I'm saying. There's an interesting kind of retro feel to that. It does feel a little bit like somewhere between the kind of mid-2000s chart pop music, obviously clearly got the metalcore kind of thing going on as well. The vocal filters at the start I don't love, but like if this isn't like a major part of their sound, then that's not too bad. But interesting sound. I'd be intrigued to hear more.
Well,
but, yeah.
Their album dropped this year.
Oh, okay.
Go and have a listen. Genuinely one of my best albums of the year.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Cool. We are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs deep, so we're nearly at the end, which is a real shame. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to do a hard left turn into something completely different that I don't think you'll be expecting from me, but it would be remiss for me to not include this. So I think over the past couple of months, I think if Wrapped ran to the end of December, I think you'd see this charting for me. Maybe kind of across Spotify and YouTube, depending on where I'm listening to it. Tyler, the Creator, is on my list this year, and I've gone for Sugar on My Tongue. It's like, it is not the Tyler sound, right? And I'm not trying to ruin the idea, because I imagine that people want to suggest Tyler albums to me. So I am not listening to any full albums. I'm just starting out on my journey with this particular gentleman. I think he's very interesting.
He is. He's a character.
He's a character.
Which one?
Which one, you know, because like I've fully avoided Igor because I know people talk about that like it's his best album. I've not listened to every song off Chromacopia, but I have listened to like Noid and Sticky and a couple like that. I will say, I think the unfortunate thing about this track is the way I discovered it, because it has been an anthem of the thirst traps on Instagram. Like, I have to keep blocking them, but occasionally I'll just go, well, that song seems quite good. I'm like,
okay, whatever you say, Mike. Yeah, that song sounds great.
I then went and found the music video, and I just think Tyler's just such an interesting dude. I think this is just his big horny on main song, and it's just produced so interestingly, and the video has got like most of his projects that seem to have this kind of element of goofiness that then hard turns into abject horror. I just think he's such an interesting person. I can't wait to explore like a full album when somebody requests it. I think that people want to hear Igor, Chromacopia, maybe Goblin or something like that. But Sugar on My Tongue is from Don't Tap the Glass, which came out this year. And it's just a fun bop that is very much just, please, let's fuck. And like, I don't often go for music that's just that, but like powerful bass, in like very catchy hook, very much a left-hand turn from the kind of stuff that he normally produces, which is very much more intricately written. But he's proved he can do both, and I think that deserves some praise.
Why overcomplicate it if you can simplify it?
Yeah, basically. And that's
He's
what
wrote
this is.
something so simple, so effective, and the world set it up. What more do you want?
I'm not sure I'm up to speed with the aesthetics of the Don't Tap the Glass character though, with like the like the really weird fade beard and the mustache and the very like
I never get to grips with
high
any of the characters. Like they all scare the life out of me.
I feel like I understood the Chromacopia character because it's very much like his most like introspective kind of historical look back of his projects. Igor, like I said, I'm not touching it because everyone talks about it like he's a magnum opus. That is it. Flower Boy, is that the album before that? I don't know. I'm still a Tyler newbie, but I liked this, so it's going on, and that's kind of like you say, as much complication as you need.
I love the fact that he's taken what Eminem did with Slim Shady to a new level and gone, I've got characters. I retire them after every album. It's like, that's what Slim Shady tried to do. That's what Eminem tried to do with that character. Then brought him back last year with that album that wasn't the best received.
Oh, but I think it was literally like the Return of Marshall Mathers.
Yeah, something like that. And yeah, that's what Tyler does, and he does it really successful, and it's great to see.
Yeah, he had to go on.
So following up from that, back to our last full release album. We're going to go back to the Don Brocco Boys with Cellophane.
Okay, fair enough. Is that your last pick? Hang on. Murray, Carpenter, Sarja Boys, Sleep. No, it's last but one.
Last but one.
Yeah, so yeah, Cellophane's great.
Cellophane, great song. I was so disheartened when Don Brocco released that birthday party song a couple of years back. Like, I remember showing it you in the car on the way to see Electric Callboy and going, what do you think of this? And we both looked at each other and went, what on earth was that? And it was just repetitive bollocks. I think that's the best way to put it. But Cellophane's back. It's heavy. It's got a hook. It's got fucking references to the Matrix. It's mullet ready. It is ready to party. It is going to be such a bop live. It's got t-shirt song energy. And I'm here for it. It's going to be a great album if the rest of it sounds like this.
Hopefully it does. I think they've released another track. Is it Euphoria?
Yeah.
Euphoric or something like that?
That's more like that. The two songs that have come out are very like reminiscent of the collaboration of all their work. It's like Euphoria's got a lot of the high vocals similar to Come Out to LA.
Yeah.
And like it's got sort of an operatic feel like Nerve. So hopefully it's going to be like a magnum opus of the best works.
Hopefully, because I was getting more of the Amazing Things vibe from Euphoria, whereas like this is very much like early tracks of Technology, late tracks, off-album tracks of Automatic, like just that sweet spot, that everybody sweet spot that I really like. I got a reel the other day, which I didn't expect a Don Brocco meme, but I did get one. It was like, oh, I can't wait to see Don Brocco and hear that song about mini rolls. It was like, what song about mini rolls? And then it cuts to, have you got the mini rolls? It's just,
Okay, I haven't seen that one either. That's great.
It's pretty good. Like, I'm happy they're back. I'm happy they're on form. Like, because some of the tracks off Amazing Things I just didn't vibe with.
Yeah,
like,
same.
Some of them are great, but like it got too spacey.
It felt like they went for a concept and it didn't hit with us.
Yeah.
And it may have hit with some people, like you might be out there thinking Amazing Things was an incredible album. It didn't hit home with me. Some tracks were great, some tracks not so much.
Endorphins was good.
Endorphins, great song. But the birthday, I threw a party for my birthday song.
Birthday Party will forever
trash.
be the worst thing they've ever done.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just such repetitive bollocks.
It just sounds so down. I threw a party for fuck off. Like, it's just.
And the video was weird.
Yeah. It wasn't even like fun, weird, like Tyler, who we just talked about.
Weird.
But glad to have him back on top form.
100%.
So that's your fifth pick.
Yep.
Which leaves me with my fifth pick. Oh, God. Okay. Do I do this to you or not? I could put Ghost on the list, but I don't.
If you think that they're there, you put them in there.
Okay.
That's the way this works.
We will have Ghost then, but we will have Satanized, which is, I think, the point this year where they felt the most exciting, because this is Ghost's fifth or sixth album. It might be sixth. Hang on, we're on Papa 5, but we had Cardinal Copia. We're on the sixth album. So Skeletor it's a very mixed bag of a record, right? And that's coming from a big Ghost fan. I'm big into metal bands, regardless of sound, that have a fucking gimmick, apparently, because we've got Sleep Token and now these lads. For those of you who don't know, the gimmick with Ghost is that every album cycle, the frontman changes, in big air quotes, because it's still your boy, whose name I've forgotten. Oh, God, it's still Tobias Forge. It's still Tobias Forge every time, but he is playing a different guy who has been anointed Papa Emeritus and therefore the head of Ghosts and the head of this unholy clergy. That's the basic gimmick. This time round, we're with Papa 5 for the 6th album. Again, there was some business with the Cardinal. You don't need to know. This feels like the most kind of nostalgic Ghost record, and that is absolutely to its detriment. I think a lot of people clowned on Impera, which was their previous record, which tried some different stuff. There is a reggaeton song on that record, and I urge people to go back and reevaluate it because it's actually genuinely good. Don't listen to Anthony Fantano about that.
It's not like the level of Steven Seagal's reggae song then.
No, oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. That would never make the list in any year, although it is.
I mean, that's my sorry to break it. No,
it is, of course, one of the best songs ever made. But,
oh yeah.
Oh, please go and listen to. Is it called Strut? The Seagal song?
You just type in Steven Seagal reggae, you will find it.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is so bad.
It's wonderfully awful. But we're not here to talk about that. So I think that the point at which they felt the most exciting this year was the reveal of Papa 5, because it was before we kind of knew who he was. And Papa 5 is basically, Tobias Forge is sick of playing this character now. And he's by far my least favourite Papa. Maybe, actually, no. 1. I don't really have much love for Papa 1. Papa 5 is just kind of boring. Like, he's kind of a bit goofy, but not too much. He's kind of got a vampiric thing going on, but they've not really lent into it. And in Satanized, it felt like that's exactly what they were going for. Then they followed it up with Lacrima, which is equally a good song, but I've chosen not to put it on the list. And it really felt like we were going to, this guy is an actual living vampire. And we did nothing with that. And what we chose to do was mostly rip off Journey for the rest of that album. It's not very good, but Satanized is great, Lacrima's great, Umbra is fantastic. Satanized is the one where I feel like this easily sells the concept that Ghost have gone for this album cycle. I really dig it. It is, I think, my 5th or 6th most played song this year. I was mostly excited about going to see them live. They are excellent live. It doesn't matter what variation of Papa you're getting. When you go and see them live, it is a huge show. It is like this big theatrical event. I really urge you to go and see them live if you like the music. But like, Skeleta is not the knockout hit I thought it was going to be, but Satanized very much is.
Now, this is one I haven't heard. So, in a few seconds, we will be back, and I will tell you my verdict on this song.
A few inches later.
Yeah, I was not a fan of
Yeah,
that.
no, I figured that you wouldn't be.
I do not rate his voice at all. I think his voice is so weak.
He's much better live, I will tell you that.
It sounds like he's like squeezing his arse cheeks together to get a sound out. Like, save me.
It's a bit nasal, I get
Sounds
that.
Canadian.
The interesting thing about that is that, like, this is like the whole career of Ghost, he's been performing behind a big fucking mask. Like, the whole thing has been, he's always been a masked person. Now, Papa 5 is the only one where part of his actual face is exposed. Like, the Ghost mask is just here. I won't make you listen to Lacrima, but I will kind of just put the video on.
Yeah, I've seen what he looks like. I just don't listen to the music.
Yeah, no, like, it's just, it's this whole fucking thing about, like, it's the most freeing version of the character that he's done. And, like, I don't feel like there's much interesting going on in his voice this time round. When he was playing Cardinal Copia stroke Papa 4, I feel like there was more of an interesting thing going on with his voice, and I feel like he didn't sound as nasally. Papa 5 sounds real nasally, so which is why, like, it was between Satanized and Umbra for the thing, but I feel like most people won't want to listen to the very, it's not proggish, it's very much glam metal-y kind of thing in Umbra. It's fun, but like Satanized is just a better song. It made the list begrudgingly. So we've got one pick left each. Gotta make it interesting.
So I already know my next pick. They were the band at the top of my Spotify Wrapped for last year.
Oh, I don't remember who was top last year.
We did mention them in our Christmas episode. You have listened to their song that featured on Terrifier 3.
Oh, it's an Ice Nine Kills
So
song.
we're back to Ice Nine Kills with their latest release of the Laugh track.
Now, this is their Joker one, isn't it?
This is their one based on the Joker in Gotham. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
They've been using the trumpet player from Real Big Fish
No way, that's awesome.
So they did a cover of Walking on Sunshine last year, and they got the trumpet player from Real Big Fish to like play with them, and he's just on tour with them there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
He's like a semi-permanent kind of member, so they just utilize him in all these songs. But the actual song, it's in character of the Joker, so it's a little bit different to what they usually do with like the horror films. They've gone just into standard films. Sorry, I was touching your foot then. I didn't realise playing footsie.
I thought it was the dog.
Why is your toe so wet, Rob?
Why is it? What's happening?
What? But this one, it's a little bit different, but I love the fact that one of the main lyrics of the chorus is "Join the parade," and they've created a sound of a parade similar to the Black Parade, and it's just, it goes in different stages, and then it's like talking to a megaphone when he's addressing the people of Gotham. It's a whole story in a song from the perspective of Joker, better told than Joker 2 could ever have done.
I think that's anything could have done better.
Yeah,
I still haven't even seen
I haven't
film.
either, but I've just heard such bad reviews.
Yeah.
But saying that, the Joker was never supposed to be idolised.
No, but like a lot of people misunderstood the first Joker movie, but whatever.
I'm guessing you haven't listened to this one.
As you can tell by the fact that I've just pulled it up on YouTube, no, I have not.
Yes.
I'm still not an Ice Nine Kills guy. Like, I think when I hear them, I'm like, I get it. That's good. The one from Terrifier makes sense to me.
It's a very hit and miss kind of band. Like, there's a lot of hate for them on the internet.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
It's the same crowd who are like, Sleep Token aren't real metal. I'm like, no one cares. Just
no one cares about your opinion. People like them. They're doing incredible tours. I wish I was there to see them. I will get to see them at some point. This song's great. I'm glad that they're back. Hopefully they've got even more music coming out. It doesn't beat Jason's Mom, though, which is one of my favourite songs, which is hilarious.
Cool. Let's have a brief listen.
2 hours later.
A fun Freddy Fazbear reference there at the end.
And they do shit like that on stage as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Terrifier come out screaming a baby?
Yeah, I've seen those. They're very fun, I will say that. I can see... Now, what I liked about that, having heard it for the first time now, was that it leans, like you said, Black Parade, definitely early Panic at the Disco as well, whilst still maintaining very much their kind of like very over the top, not violent, but like very psychotic kind of persona. It's interesting. I liked it. I got to tell you, I liked it a hell of a lot more than
Merry Xmas.
Yeah.
The next one you need to listen to is Hip to Be Scared.
The one that you told me about from American Psycho.
And it's got Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach as backing vocals.
I mean, I like him. He was very good live, so that makes a lot of sense.
And that is my final track.
Yes. So one slot remains. I'm going to tell you the ones that didn't make it before I tell you what did. I was considering there is a song from the Sinners soundtrack. Sinners, the movie that came out in February, the Brian Coogler movie. I Lied to You. It's very good, and that scene is perfect, but it's just not a track I go back to and listen to all the time, although I think it's really good. I didn't put any Eurovision on the list this year, although if I was going to come close, it would probably be Ich komme from Erika Vickman. I just think it's a fun story about how she got where she is more than I think the song's great, although the performance was brilliant. I'm surprised she didn't place higher that year. I decided not to go for, and this was the very closest one, the Home Team, because although they didn't have an album out this year, they released Worthy, and it's the track where I finally got them. Like, they've been pushed on my algorithm so much, as you were saying earlier, and they released Worthy this year, and I'm like, oh, I get it now.
It's a great song, but they're too heavily pushed to me. So I can't listen to them in a minute.
I think that's the problem, is they're too heavily pushed.
They're everywhere. I don't know whether they've set their algorithm to just capture everyone, but they're too much for me at the minute. I've had to stop listening to them.
I can listen to Worthy, but that's only because it's finally clicking. But I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go left field, as I always do.
Wait. So I've got a couple.
Oh, go on. Let's hear them.
So we've got... I had already said The End of You was in my honourable mentions. Got Worship by Magnolia Park. Another black-fronted band. Incredible lyricism, incredible heavy beat downs. definitely similar to Sleep Theory, but less electronic sort of elements, more just hardcore. Great band, definitely worth listening to. And then the only other one, other than I hope you're going to go with my other choice, and if not, I'm going to be shocked that you haven't mentioned them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Dying to Love by Bad Omens. Incredibly big year. Such like superstardom now. Similar vein to Bring Me the Horizon. They're just everywhere and they're great. Like, have you featured a band as your last pick where they are disguised?
Well, who are you hoping for?
I was hoping you were going to mention President.
No.
President haven't even made your honourable mentions.
Nope. In the Name of the Father was on the long list, but only In the Name of the Father, and for a brief period, Rage was. The King of Terrors EP is a real mixed bag.
It is, yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
In the Name of the Father is on there as my last honourable mention.
I get it. And like, it would have made the long list, but didn't make the 12. Complete left field. You won't know who this is. I'm picking a Japanese artist called Aina the End, who released a track this year called Kakume Dochu, which translates to On the Way. It is the intro to the second series of Dandadan, which is a good anime that I've been watching recently. It's great. I know you're not an anime person, but the gist of that anime is a kid who believes in aliens and a girl who believes in ghosts that vehemently fucking hate each other, dare each other to go and find out if there are other things real. Antics ensue. A boy's balls get stolen. Don't ask questions. And it's the greatest love story of all time. That's my pitch for the show, and you should watch it.
For anyone that doesn't have like visual, which is all of you, I'm just sat here in shock at the moment, thinking, "What the fuck have I just heard?"
Yep. So here's the thing about why I think this track is so impressive is because it follows the first intro to Dan Da Dan, which was by, and again, is a band that you're never going to heard of, Creepy Nuts. They released a song called Otonoke last year, which is like confidently probably the best like rap song of the past decade. It's that good. Like, I'm blown away by how good it was. If we were doing this show last year, Otonoke might have been like the first pick. And for Aina the End, as somebody who's like ex-idol, to come out of left field and just be picked to do this intro, has done some other anime outros for shows I don't watch before. And go, right, okay, Dandadan's like the big fucking Crunchyroll push at the minute. It's like, it's Netflix, sorry. Watch Dandadan. Like, if you're into anime, there's JoJo and Dandadan and anything else you don't need to worry about. And it's replacing one of the best intros of the decade. And it's so confidently good, purely because of Aina's performance, which is why I'm not going to show you the original music video. I'm going to show you her performance from the first take. Do you know about the first take?
Nope.
So it's a great idea. It's just imagine like Live Lounge, but entirely for Japanese artists. They come on, and if they've charted, they perform a in the room instrumentation version of the track. And her performance, vocally speaking, is so raw and emotional, and it's weirdly husky. And I can't imagine how this would fit into an idol scenario. But it's another one of those artists, kind of like, well, everybody that's involved in baby metal, where leaving behind the trappings of traditional Asian pop and going into the more alternative and rock scene is actually making these people just, instead of being like cookie cutter kind of shoved down your throat kind of garbage, into genuinely interesting stars. And I think there's a big future for Aina coming up. So we're going to listen to that now, and you're going to tell me what you think.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
Approximately 10 hours later.
She has got a damn strong voice.
It's an interesting range, isn't it?
It really is.
I think because she's kind of got that, the group that she was in, I had no idea was called Bish, which I just find funny. But like, yeah, very much like stereotypical J-pop idol stuff, and then is allowed to do something that's a bit more demanding of her vocal qualities. And I think the huskiness and the growl is there. I hope that she's pushed more and more towards a kind of rock-centric sound going forward. We're on that cusp here. It's still kind of got that little bit of popish edge to it, mainly because it's for a show that, for all the fucking shonen action in it and all the fight scenes and that, it's very much a love story. And I think you get that from the track, but like, there's just a really undeniable edge to it that I find it so interesting.
It's definitely Not something I would have ever listened to without knowing about it, of course. But yeah, very interesting song. The only thing that could make it better, turn down the fucking piano.
Yeah, the mix on this particular performance wasn't the best, but like you could just see the acting in the vocals that I just thought was more interesting to look at than the official video has like demon makeup. It's not that good. The first take performance is really good, and some of the live performances she's done are fantastic.
Oh, it was awesome.
I'd love to see her paired up with someone like Baby Metal or Poppy or something like that. That'd be real dope.
Definitely.
And that brings us to the end. Ironically, my last track was by an artist called Ina the End. So just to recap, our 12 tracks and that will make up the playlist for 2025. Bill Murray with More Than Hate, Sleep Token with Look to Windward, Sabrina Carpenter with Manchild, Electric Callboy with Elevator Operator, the Sarja Boys with Soda Pop, Amy Lee Poppy and Cornelius Plant with End of You, Sleep Theory with Static, Tyler the Creator with Sugar on My Tongue, Don Brocco with Cellophane, Ghost with Satanized, Ice Nine Kills with The Laugh Track, and Aina the End with Kakume Ido Chu, stroke On the Way. And that's the year over and done with. So
what a year it's been.
It's been a fun one. We're 20 episodes in. We've done a Christmas special. We're now wrapping up the year. We're looking forward to getting back to you next week. Yes, no break because we
are gluttons for pain.
I was going to say we hate ourselves, yeah. We're back with you with episode 21 in the first week of 2026. But all that remains to say is Happy New Year, and we hope to see you in 2026.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.